guys, what's up, what's going on? My name is Britt and this is the Banana Diaries. So on this channel we typically make a bunch of healthy vegan recipes as well as some fun and inspirational lifestyle content. Today is one of my favorite recipes. It is a vegan chocolate peanut butter cake and I'm so pumped about this one because if you guys follow me on Instagram then you know that I love my cake recipes. So this is a fun little twist off of my vegan chocolate cake, which I'll put right up here, somewhere there. It is a super rich and decadent vegan chocolate cake that no one will know is vegan, layered between dairy-free peanut butter buttercream frosting and then all encompassed in a super rich, super decadent vegan chocolate buttercream frosting. I am so obsessed with this. And then of course I topped with a few extra dairy-free vegan chocolate peanut butter cups. You can also make them from scratch. I do have a blog post on how to make almond butter cups and you can just simply swap in some peanut butter in there as well. So without further ado, let's make it. So we'll start by adding in all of the dry ingredients to a bowl. So we have some flour, along with some cacao powder, some coconut sugar, and then baking soda and baking powder. And then we're just going to whisk all the ingredients together until they are completely combined like so. Next up, we'll add in the wet ingredients. So we have some vegan buttermilk, which is just a dairy-free milk mixed with apple cider vinegar, along with some unsweetened applesauce, some dairy-free yogurt, and then we're just going to stir this a little bit and then we'll add in the secret ingredient, which is hot water with espresso. Give this a good stir and it'll mix up to be a consistent and thick chocolate batter. Next up, you're going to pour the batter into 3 parchment paper lined pans. You can also just coat it with some coconut oil and lightly flour it. You can also bake these in different cake size pans, which I've listed in the actual recipe card linked in the description box. But we're going to bake these and then completely cool them before we begin frosting, or else the cakes will slip and slide onto the ground. We don't want that. So first up, we're going to make the vegan peanut butter buttercream frosting. So we'll start by adding in some vegan butter along with some creamy peanut butter. You can use a hand mixer or a stand mixer to beat it until it's nice and fluffy and creamy. Now we'll add in some powdered sugar or powdered coconut sugar. So you can actually use powdered coconut sugar if you want to keep this recipe completely refined sugar free, but you can use just powdered sugar as well like I'm using here, and we're just going to continue to beat it until it is a thick and consistent vegan buttercream frosting. Now we'll start to assemble the cake. So we're going to start with the first layer and we're going to use half of the vegan peanut butter frosting to fill the first layer. So you want to spread the icing until it meets the edges of the cake, and that way you'll also be able to just clean up the edges afterwards. So we're going to kind of make a sort of crumb coating at the end. It's not a real crumb coating, but it's just going to help the cake look nice and neat so that we can put the vegan chocolate buttercream frosting over it. So here's the semi-crumb coating part before we pop this into the fridge, and then we'll make our vegan chocolate buttercream frosting. So similar to the vegan peanut butter frosting, we're going to add in just the vegan butter and then we're just going to beat it with a hand mixer until it is nice and fluffy. Keep in mind that the vegan butter should also be softened as well. And then we're going to add in some cacao powder along with some powdered sugar and continue to beat until it becomes a thick and consistent fluffy vegan buttercream. You can also use some dairy-free milk here to help you if you are having some trouble getting all of these dry clumps mixed in completely. But it should look like this, like very creamy and smooth and perfect for spreading onto a layer cake like we're about to do right now. So personally, I used all of the chocolate buttercream to frost this entire cake, and I also decided that I wanted it to look not so neat and perfect, so I like to do a little bit of a wave at the end. So you'll see that like I'm basically just smearing it on. I'm not using any fancy pastry tools because I want you to see that this is doable and achievable for you as well. You don't need all the fancy cake tools, although they're really nice to have and fun to use. I personally think that you can achieve a lot with just, the simple tools that you have in your kitchen. So once I get the icing completely on, I'm just filling in the cracks here at the end. I just take a spoon and I'm just going to kind of create these nice beautiful waves along the cake. But you can also leave it looking just like this, or you can actually use a bench scraper and make the sides super crisp and clean along the top. And now we're just going to chop up some of the vegan peanut butter cups and we will top our cake. You can also design the cake however you want. If you have any leftover buttercream, you can pipe it on as well. You can really crush them up and make them kind of like a real candy cake, but I went with this and yeah, it was perfect. I sliced and served it. Everyone absolutely loved this cake. Even someone who doesn't particularly like vegan cakes, he actually only seems to eat my vegan cake, so I'm pretty proud of that. But this is super delicious, super easy, and it tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup in cake form, so I hope that you love it. And there you have it, an absolutely delicious and decadent vegan chocolate peanut butter cake. So now is my favorite time. It is time to do the taste test. Oh, it's like so tender. I love this. Wow. The peanut butter buttercream just melts into the cake and it's so good. It tastes like a peanut butter cup in cake form. Keep going back for more bites. This is my new favorite cake recipe. Wow. Okay, this might be my birthday cake recipe for next month. Okay, 5-year-old Britt would be so happy with this right now. I literally lived off of peanut butter and chocolate as a kid. Like every single night, I literally would take a spoon to the peanut butter jar, sprinkle some chocolate chips on it, and yeah, call it a dessert. So like this is like everything I dreamed of as a kid. If you love this recipe, give it a big thumbs up and make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notifications so that you can be notified for more recipes like this. And of course, the full recipe is listed down below in the description box as well as linked in the comment section, thebananadiaries.com. I hope that you love this recipe. I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Remember that you are an incredible human being. You deserve to be here, and I'm rooting for you always. And you deserve a slice of cake, so eat this without guilt. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye! No one will know that this is vegan. Crap, stop.